Hey, good afternoon. Bob Trade Genius, 17th of December. First want to say is that we had a great day today. Everything we've been talking about for the last couple weeks has come to fruition and is in motion. And if you want to trade with us, go to tradelikeagenius.com, select special number 1, get our signals, get the chat room, and get this TradingView software that I'm going to show you the signal that we put on there and get access to it. It's a killer deal. What we made today would have paid for 2 or 3 years worth of the service. And you need to trade with us. No emotions, no news. We just follow the signals. I'm going to start off with the futures market. And we've been short IWM with puts. On the open, we closed this on this push down here. We closed our puts at nearly a double from being in them just for a couple days. And we got out. And my view was we probably were bottoming. We pushed up again, and then they flushed it this time. But for the first time, VXX actually pushed up higher. I'll show you a chart here in a second. And it hit what we call the magic channel line right here. 15-minute, 5-day, volatility dependent deviations. When it pushes through and comes back in like it did on the close, our expectation is that it's going to try to push back up into the midpoint of the channel again. I'm likely to try my hand at some calls in the morning on probably SPY, and looking for a minimum of a dead cat bounce here. And so just keep an eye on that, and when I get the signal, I'll go long. And so very good on that side of it. Then I want to show you on the Bitcoin side. I'll first start Ripple. On Saturday, we got a buy signal on Ripple. And how we like to trade this signal is, and I'll show you Bitcoin in a second, is that I don't always trade Ripple. It's just that it just looked like it was setting up. And so I gave it a whirl and got a buy signal here. And we had rising RSI. I like to buy if the RSI is above my trend here. This is just moving averages of the RSI that I like to use, and coming up off of the 30 line. So it was a good setup for us, and I took the trade. And so this signal is just sitting out there, that it automatically generates based on the algorithm that we put in there. So we took it, and lo and behold, some news came up and it just ripped it. Now I went ahead and I closed my trade out at, this was indicative at 34, but the Binance number was 33.07 is where I got out. So, and now I'll just wait for the next setup, or I'll flip back to trading my Bitcoin. And speaking of Bitcoin, is that, I always get so annoyed when I hear people say, oh, Bitcoin's dead, Bitcoin's this, Bitcoin's that. It really doesn't matter. It's really, you're just trading an asset. And it's not going to zero. That's this foolishness. That's people narrative speaking. But it's in a downtrend, so you have to look for opportunities to take the trade and be fairly quick about it. And again, so here's December. These trades here were not interesting to me because they're all above the mid-level line, so they're likely to fail. Or RSI was rolling down, so I'm looking for better setups for that. If it was trending up, you get a little bit more grace if you're wrong. And so we got a trade here that we took, and then we got another trade here that we took, and then we had another trade here that we took, and it's hitting my stop probably as I'm talking to you guys right now. And so this is 35, 10, 12. 7, there's 18% here gain on Bitcoin, while the Bitcoin for December is down on the month. And that's how you trade it. And then once this thing rolls higher, then you can let things a little bit looser and try to run a trade out for a longer period of time. Or if you have Bitcoin, you want to protect it, then you can flip these to TUSD type of trades right here. And Phil talks about that. And see, we're looking like right now, probably we're going to get a buy signal on TUSD. This is breaking 3 standard deviations down. It comes back into this channel. If you have Bitcoin, you probably want to defend it with with TUSD, or you go into Nadex and you sell yourself a spread on the binary options for Bitcoin for the week and make some money there. So there's two ways in which you can play it. So anyway, that was great, and I didn't take Litecoin, but man, Litecoin just rocketed too. Just pointing out the trades right here and the signals is really, really, really good. And going into our miners here is what a day. You know, we've been waiting for this reset to happen, that people are going to start moving their money out of the market, and they're going to move it into crypto and miners. I've been saying it like a broken record for better part of 6 months here now, and today we had some gratification here. So you're looking at AG pushed up pretty high here, okay, and that was a nice trade. I'm still in it, and so but I sold calls against it at 550. So I'm gonna try to pocket some cash here. We doubled up on Goro. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for Goro to start coming out of this, whatever this coma it's been in. And so I'm still underwater on Goro, but now my average is down to 434, and this thing will explode. And we got a nice move here off of PAS as well, and PAS is now starting to move higher as well. And we're still in the trade, and it's finally coming back up from this this sell-off from their earnings and some of the forward-looking statements that they made. But this thing's going to rocket too. And then GDXJ, we're in it as well. And that's doing beautiful. I'm still in it. I haven't updated this yet, but we're still in the trade. And I left wide stops this time on it so I wouldn't get shook out. So if you look at it right now, as of the close right now, we're up 8.85 on the trade, and I'll probably move the stop up now probably to closer to 28. And then we're also in Great Panther. That one's still a little bit underwater on. And I know some folks got into EXK too, based on my musings, and that's starting to come alive as well. So just all around, just a great day on the miner side, and then we also closed out our UNG trade, and I'll show you that one too. Is from here to here. It fell down even more, but I just didn't want it to start bouncing around. It tends to do counter cyclical things to the market, and I didn't know if they were going to try to move natural gas up as a place to hide, but it's also broke out of its channel, and I'm not going to look a gift profit in the mouth, so we took it. So anyway, hey, great day all around. Tomorrow, it's either going to be flat or we're going to get a reversal, but we're going to get a reversal this week, and then we'll see what plays out, after Christmas. But we're pushing down pretty hard. Oh yeah, that's what I want to show you, just to give you my thoughts on that. Where did I put that? I think I put it here. So this is a pretty cool chart that we put together here. If I can find it down here. Here we go. This is the VIX to SPY ratio, and we got a bit of a push higher here. We're starting to wick out again. We're above 2 standard deviations, and like I said, it's been forever for VIX to push up. It's just amazing to me. You'd think VXX would be at 50 or 60 right now, and I'm still in my put spread for calendar put spread. So I'm long to the 28th, and I'm short to the 21st, and so so far so good. It's just the weirdest thing to me, but anyway, I think excuse me. I think the today though, I think ignited it a little bit. So we also got the PCC. See if I have that up here too. Finally got some movement on that as well. Put call ratio spiked hard, and so now we're back up to the top of channel here too. So things are starting to lean now, and so be careful on reversals. Just remember, this stuff doesn't go straight down. In 2008, they literally made people sick because they would start swinging it one way or the other because they're looking for leverage to force out weak hands, and I think that's going to happen again. But anyway, thanks for listening. Check us out, tradelikeagenius.com. Got some specials up there. That special number 1 is absolutely killer, and you'll definitely get a return on investment trading with us. And we have a lot of fun, and we don't overhype it, and we really, really want to help people learn how to trade and make money every day in the market. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Bye-bye.